Sorry, but I'm going to be late again today. Can I ask you to eat dinner first? I'm really sorry, Judas.
What? Do you have to work late again?
Well, yes. I don't think I've worked as much overtime as you said anyway.
It's strange that you worked overtime twice this month. You must be cheating behind my back. Twice a month for overtime is too much, isn't it?
I don't think so.
You're a housewife. Working overtime twice a month is a lot.
Really? When I was single, I worked overtime at least once a week, so I don't feel any different now.
You don't have common sense.
What? For your information, I'm not working at a nasty company who wants their employees to work like slaves. Only during the busy season, we're short-handed. Most of the time, we can go home at the usual finishing hour.
You know what? I didn't really want to say this, but
Just tell me, okay?
you're going to ruin yourself if you don't stop this. There are some things you can't hide.
Ruin myself? What do you mean by that?
I've been putting up with you for a while now, but I've reached my limit.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm saying that I've had enough dealing with your bad behavior.
What? Are you talking about cheating? Stop saying random things, Judas. I'm just genuinely doing my job at the office.
Don't lie to me. You're cheating on me, right? And that's why you're working overtime. That's your cover story.
No, you're wrong. I've never cheated on you.
That's what women often say when they lie. You can't lie to me, Alicia.
I'm not lying. But why do you think I was cheating on you? Did I do something to worry you?
Mom told me about something important.
Your mother? What did she say?
There's no way a woman would work overtime. She said that you lied about working overtime and were cheating behind my back. I'm convinced now.
I'm not cheating on you. I told you I was really working overtime. You can check with my company if you can't trust me.
There you go again, lying to me. Women are very devious creatures.
Please don't talk like that. Your mother is a woman too. You don't believe me, but you believe your mother. Why can't you just believe me?
What did you say? So you think my mother is lying? How can that be?
I didn't go that far. You should have listened to what I have to say.
Don't be ridiculous. I've been spending a longer time living with my mother than you. Of course, I believe what she says.
Gosh, are you telling me that I'm so untrustworthy that I don't deserve to be listened to?
I don't want to hear your excuses. I knew you're cheating on me.
I see. Seems like you don't trust me at all. I'm shocked. I didn't think you'd go that far.
I'm shocked too. I didn't think you were such a good liar.
I never lied to you. You're just making up things on your own.
I can't believe you're still saying that. If you just admitted it and apologized, we could have rebuilt our relationship. You disappointed me, Alicia. I can't stay together with someone who makes fun of my mother. Besides, I can't stay married to a liar. Let's have a divorce.
Well, maybe that's a good idea. I understand that you can't live with someone you can't trust.
Did you hear what I just told you? We're getting a divorce.
I think that's a good idea. I'm not sure I can live with someone who doesn't trust me either.
What? Are you telling me that you want to end our marriage? I can't believe that you're going to divorce me this easily.
You're the one who asked for a divorce?
That's because I was curious about how you would react to that.
Huh? What do you mean? Were you testing me? Are you threatening me with divorce?
Oh, for heaven's sake, I got it. I'm deeply disappointed in you.
Later on, we discussed the divorce with an attorney. Judas wanted to divorce me since he thought that I was cheating on him. But I submitted my overtime records to prove that I wasn't cheating. I never expected that my husband will accuse me for cheating. I still remember the pale look in his face when he saw my overtime records.
Good morning. Did you sleep well last night?
What do you want? If it's about the divorce, please go through my lawyer. I have nothing more to say to you.
About that. After a night of thinking about it, I've decided to believe you. I've changed my mind.
Now what?
After what you said to me yesterday, I realized there's been a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? You just didn't trust me no matter how hard I tried to explain. There was nothing to be misunderstood.
Well, maybe I slightly didn't trust you, but I was so furious that I couldn't make a sane decision. I'm so sorry.
I don't need an apology. Please, just divorce me. I won't change my mind.
There's no need to be in such a hurry. If you calm down, you'll change your mind and forget about the divorce. I hope you'll forgive my mother too in the meantime.
Huh? Don't be so selfish. Do you think I can forgive someone who accused me of being a cheater without any proof?
I'm just a human, so I make mistakes sometimes. I think we just need to forgive each other when that happens.
What are you talking about? Unfortunately, I'm an extremely narrow-minded person, so I can't forgive what you've done to me.
Oh, come on. Don't be so stubborn.
No matter what you say, my intention to have a divorce is unshakable.
Alicia, listen to me.
By the way, will you tell your mother?
About what?
Just because she had a bad experience in the past, it doesn't mean that I'll end up the same way as her. I'm serious about my job.
What do you mean by that?
I guess you'll have to ask your mother to explain what it means. Well, I don't know if she'll answer you properly. Just tell her, okay?
Got it. About what you said the other day?
What was it?
You told me to tell my mom that you won't end up the same way with her, didn't you?
Yes. What about it?
I told my mom that day, and then she suddenly got upset. I don't know, but she started saying things that didn't make any sense.
What kinds of things?
She said that I'm her illegitimate child. She had an affair in the past. It doesn't make sense, right?
I guess she was trying to tell you the truth.
No kidding. Did you know about that?
I just happened to find out about that accidentally.
I didn't know I wasn't my dad's son. I can't believe this is really happening. How did you know about my mom's affair?
Can I tell you something that could ruin your life?
What?
I hired a detective to find out about everything. I actually suspected you were having an affair, so I had them look into it. I never thought that I'd find out that your mother was having an affair. Now that I found out about that, I'm convinced.
Convinced? Why?
She thought I was having an affair by pretending to work overtime because she did that in the past. Don't you think so?
That's a good point.
I wish you wouldn't take the liberty of treating me as one of those cheaters. That's quite rude. I'm not a cheater like your mother.
I can't believe that I'm not blood related to my father.
I can understand your feeling. If you're concerned, why don't you take the DNA test? You'll find out the truth with that.
No way. I've been deceived by my own mother for over 30 years?
That's the bitter truth. But didn't you say something about women being easy liars?
I thought my mom was the only woman who wouldn't lie to me.
Too bad that she isn't an honest woman as you expected her to be.
I was deceived by my own mother? No, not just me. My father was also being deceived. Then what should we do now?
You and your family will have to talk about it. It's none of my business. I'd like to proceed with the divorce, so can you please get your stuff out of my house? The sooner, the better.
I'm not getting a divorce. My mother lied to me. She lied to me about everything. Why should I get a divorce?
So what? It's none of my business anymore.
But I was being deceived.
I don't care. You took your mother's word for it and believed it, but you dismissed my words as lies out of hand. Do you think that just because you finally realized that you are being deceived by your mom, you can just ask me to get back to you? Don't be silly.
But
I'm divorcing you. Even if you are going to be a spoiled brat, I will definitely divorce you at all cost. I have no intention to live with you anymore. Never.
please don't say that.
Anyway, I want you to get your stuff out of here. If you don't want to do that, I can send them to your parents' house. Or shall I shove them in a rental warehouse? I'm fine either way.
Why are you kicking me out of our house? In case we get divorced, I have the right to continue living in that house. Don't decide on your own.
You don't have any right to do that.
That's impossible. It's not right to kick me out before we've even agreed on the division of property yet.
There's no property division or anything like that. The house is in my name.
What?
Did you forget? I bought the house when I was single. Are you pretending to forget something that isn't convenient for you?
Well, no.
That's why you don't have a right to continue living here. Did you remember that?
But I don't want a divorce.
You're the one who asked for a divorce, right? It wasn't me. I'm sick of being pushed around by you and your mother.
You don't have to say that. It's terrible.
I'm going to say it out loud. You and your mother are annoying me like hell.
But I'm also...
Let's get a divorce and let me go. I don't want anything to do with you.
I'm sorry, Alicia. I apologize sincerely. At least, give me one more chance, please.
I won't give you another chance.
Why?
You didn't listen to me and you chose to believe your mother. I can't trust you anymore. It's gonna be hard for both of us in the future if we stay married. You know what I mean, don't you?
I'm begging you. Would you change your mind?
I can't.
You're the only person I can trust. The only place I can find peace is by your side.
What about your mother, whom you worshipped so much? I thought you said you couldn't trust me.
I don't trust my mother anymore.
I see. But after all, she's your mother. It's none of my business anyway. Don't get me involved in your family matters.
Okay then. I give up. I'm really sorry for everything.
My ex-husband kept pestering me until the very last minute. But somehow, the divorce was finalized without incident, and I was finally able to get some peace of mind. My ex-husband told his father about the whole thing, and his family ended up being in a chaotic situation. Well, it can't be helped. Judas informed me that he plans to evict his mother from the house soon. I just told him I didn't need that report and blocked him right away. I just don't want anything to do with him anymore. I'm Jennifer, and I'm in my late 20s. My friend Mallory, who has been a good friend of mine since junior high school until now, is getting married this time, and I'm happy for her. But due to certain circumstances, I'm unable to attend her wedding. It was a difficult choice for me, but I never thought that it would turn out that way. Jennifer, I have something to tell you. What is it, Mallory? Actually, I've decided to get married. Really? Congratulations. I didn't know you were dating someone, but I'm so happy for you. I'm sorry for surprising you with this news. I haven't had a chance to tell you, but I have been searching for a marriage partner for a long time, and I just met my Mr. Right recently. I didn't know that. Looks like the decision to get married went pretty smoothly. That's great.
So, about the wedding? Will you attend as my best friend? I really want you to see me in my wedding dress.
Of course. So, is it 6 months from now, or will it take about a year to prepare for the wedding? It must be a lot of work. Let me know when you have a firm date in mind.
Actually, we've already decided on a date. It's in 2 months.
Really? That's so sudden.
If I miss it, my birthday will come soon, right? Then I'll turn 30.
What do you mean?
Gosh, you should have guessed by now. I want to get married in my 20s. Besides, there's an annoying old hag at my office. Her wedding is in 2 months too. I don't want to lose to her, so my wedding is 2 weeks earlier than hers, even though it's in the same month. I couldn't do it earlier. Well, there's a reason for that anyway.
Seriously? I thought your colleague's wedding had been decided before.
Well, she was asking me whether I'll be able to attend since she was going to send out the invitations about 6 months ago.
I see. I think it must be hard for the people at your workplace to have 2 weddings in the same month. They need to prepare the wedding gifts, right?
It's my wedding. I'm sure it will be fine. It's going to be more luxurious than that of my colleague's wedding.
But still, it's complicated somehow.
I don't care about that. Anyway, you'll attend my wedding, won't you?
Of course. I look forward to it. But your wedding is 2 months later, right? If that's the case, it might be difficult for me to attend.
What? Why?
Actually, I don't feel well lately.
Oh my God, are you okay? This is very shocking, but...
It's not a life-threatening disease, so don't worry about me. But I need to take a major surgery, and it's 2 months later, so I'm afraid that I may not be able to attend your wedding.
I see.
I'm really sorry. I'll send you a congratulatory telegram along with your wedding gift.
Hey, Jennifer! Can you come to my wedding? I really want you to be there for me.
I'm glad to hear that, and I really want to attend your wedding, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. I need to take the surgery, and the date has been decided from quite a long time ago.
You said you'd celebrate with me, didn't you?
That's true, but...
The wedding is planned to be very lavish and nice. I'll be wearing 4 different dresses. I really want you to see me wearing those.
Wow, 4 different dresses.
Also, the bouquet is the most expensive one.
Do you have time to talk to the guests if you need to change your dress 4 times during the wedding? I mean, maybe it's none of my business, but is your budget going to be okay? It sounds more gorgeous than I imagined.
There are just too many pretty dresses. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and you want to wear as much as you can, don't you? I've narrowed it down anyway. My fiancé is paying for most of the budget. I also reduced the variation and amount of food and drinks to cover the payment for my dresses, so it's fine.
I don't mean to be rude, but are you really thinking about how the people who will be coming to your wedding will react to that? I think you should respect the guests by serving them proper food and beverages.
I know I might sound like a broken record, but let me say it again. It's my wedding. I'm the bride who is the star of the wedding. So my wishes are top priority. I want all of them to come true.
Maybe you are a little bit too excited, Mallory. I'm worried about you.
Maybe it's you who's being a little bit paranoid. By the way, are you sure you can't come?
No matter how many times you ask me, my answer won't change. It's not that I don't want to attend your wedding, but it's just not the right timing.
But I wanted you to make a speech. Also, your younger brother.
What's with my brother?
He has a friend who's a famous voice actor, right? I wonder if your brother could ask him to come and entertain my guests.
I don't think he can do that if you're asking him out of the blue. He's not our close friend anyway, so I think it's quite difficult to ask him.
But I heard that the famous cartoonist is coming to my colleague's wedding.
If I don't invite a famous person, I'll lose the battle with her. I don't want to lose to that woman. What's the point of competing with her? There's no such thing as winning or losing at a wedding. Anyway, I can't make it to your wedding. I wonder why you keep saying that it's impossible to attend my wedding. Are you just being mean because you're jealous that I'm getting married first? That's terrible. No, it's not like that. Don't get me wrong. Then tell me why. Even if you're sick, it's not life-threatening disease, right? Then you could have rescheduled the surgery. It's your best friend's once-in-a-lifetime big day. It's normal for you to celebrate, even if it takes a little extra effort. Don't you care about me? Isn't that a bit too much? It's true that my disease is not life-threatening, but I need to take a major surgery. I'm filled with anxiety now. To be honest, I'm on the edge of my mental breakdown. I can't believe you just said that I was just being jealous of you. It's kind of sad. No matter what you say, I just can't go to your wedding. Oh no. By the way, you're acting a bit strange lately. You've been ignoring other people's opinions and you even started competing with people at your workplace. You were a kind-hearted woman, Mallory. What happened to you? You are single, Jennifer. That's why you have no idea what it's like to be a bride. The feeling of wanting to make the wedding ceremony better than anyone else in the world. But you're being so selfish with the wedding preparation that you don't even think about other people's feelings. Anyway, I can't deal with this anymore. Suit yourself. Why do you have to say that? You don't have to be so angry. Jennifer, are you still there? It's okay if you don't attend, but make sure you send me the congratulatory gift, okay? Tell me what's going on. Hey, reply to me. What is it? I just got out of the hospital. I need some rest. Please don't call me multiple times. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to answer your calls. I don't care. What have you done? Most of my friends decided not to attend my wedding. And my fiancé also said that he wanted to keep his distance from me. He said he didn't think I was such a self-centered person. You must have said something nasty to him, haven't you? I can't believe this is really happening. It's just too much to bear. What will you do if my fiancé breaks up the engagement? What are you talking about? I didn't tell anything nasty to your fiancé. I was too busy with the surgery. Then why? Why did it come to this? Mallory, I heard you said the same thing to your other friends. Isn't that the reason why most of your friends decided not to attend your wedding? Huh? What do you mean? Don't you understand? You were so excited about getting married that you didn't see anything around you. I was just planning my own wedding. I wanted to be the bride that everyone envied. What's wrong with that? If you don't understand, that's fine. Why don't you just go ahead and do what you want? But this is the last time I'm going to talk to you. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Jennifer, answer me. Hey, why are you ignoring me? After that, my relationship with Mallory was cut off. I don't know what happened to her and her fiancé. I don't even know where she lives now. But it seems that most of my friends have cut her off because of that wedding incident. It's a pity because I thought we could have been good friends forever. But it can't be helped. Hey, incompetent wife. I want ice cream. Go buy some now. I can't. Oh God, you can't listen to your mother-in-law? I'm at work right now. Of course I can't. Don't make excuses. I want to eat it right now, so go buy it. Okay. Then get out of the house first. Why me? You want to eat it now, right? Then hurry, quick. Okay, fine. Yes, I'm out. Turn right and walk straight for about 3 minutes. And then you'll reach your ice cream shop. Buy your favorite one. All right, I'm going back to work. What? You want me to walk to the store to buy ice cream when my legs are bad? What a devilish wife. This is why I hate incompetent people. You talk with the neighbors for an hour or two every day while you're standing, so your legs and back are strong enough. It's not a problem if you walk for only 3 minutes. God, you say this and that. That's my words. Which is more important, your work or your mother-in-law? Of course. Work, 100%. Of course it's your mother-in-law. What a terrible wife you are. Cruel wife. No choice. Your cute son quit his job on his own, and he's been lazy and lazy and lazy. I have no choice but to work to support you guys, right? If I quit my job, you won't be able to eat ice cream. You should be thankful that you can eat it. Wow, how dare you say that? He worked too hard and his mind and body got weak. And yet, you talk like that? Wow, a person like that would play games with potato chips and Coke in one hand, and then snores like a baby, and sneaks out at night and comes back in the morning? That's surprising. Shut up! You just work for me and James like a slave. That's what a wife is supposed to do. You're incompetent, so you should at least earn money to live on. Oh my God, you're making me cry. Go ahead and cry! What are you talking about? I won't cry. At least, not in front of you guys. Of course I'm kidding. God, you're not cute at all. Poor James. You guys should get divorced. Oh, right. I should get divorced. That's a very good idea. Why am I supporting this mother and son who don't do anything for me? It's a waste of time. What? You're abandoning us? That's terrible. I'm sad. Such a terrible wife. Hey, you told me. Anyway, you're his wife, so you should work to make me and him happy. That's the duty of a wife. Oh, you mean you don't care about my happiness? Of course not. Fine, I'm going back to work. Unlike you, I'm busy. I have to earn my living. Wait, you're just sitting on a chair, typing on a computer, right? Anyone can do that. Can you stop being so cocky? What? I'm an accountant. Do you know what we do? I'm sure you're not busy. So book a room at a fancy hotel for next month. I'm busy. I mean, a fancy hotel? What are you talking about? It's a family trip. Oh, Mary Rose. It's true that I work hard for the two of you every day, but you don't have to plan a vacation for me, you know? What are you talking about? It's for me and James. You can come, but only as an escort. You're like a bellman. Is that a joke too? Why do I have to help people who are just being lazy around every day? I'd like you to work for me. That's rude. I make a good relationship with the neighbors for you every day. It takes a lot of energy. You guys are just having a bad-mouthing contest about wives. Well, I'm sure it takes a lot of energy too. Shut up! Anyway, you should decide where you want to take me and James on our vacation. Okay, but who's going to pay for it? It's quite a lot of money for the three of us to stay at a luxury hotel. Of course! I'm not paying for it. Don't worry, I'll pay for it. What? Are you up to something? Not at all. I've got some money. Leave it to me. Is it? It's not suspicious money, is it? Don't worry, it's safe. Book a very expensive hotel, okay? If you insist, then fine. Will do. Listen, pick a nice place that I would like. You're a useless wife, so at least be useful at a time like this. I don't want to be called useless by someone like her. It's very unpleasant. Oops. Excuse me. I didn't mean to let my true feelings slip out. Whenever I talk about my mother-in-law, I tend to have a bad mouth. My name is Anna. I'm 31 years old and I work as a CPA. My husband James and I got married 3 years ago, and since my father-in-law passed away last year due to illness, I have been living with my mother-in-law for the past 6 months. I've noticed that she thinks of me as a servant who brings her money, and she sprawls out on the couch every day. My husband agrees with her and says that what she says is right, which I don't understand at all. I am like a working housekeeper. She kept ordering me to do this and that on this trip. I don't even have time to sit down. Do you know why I put up with this much? Well, you'll find out when you see what happens next. We're going home now, so you pay $12,000 for the accommodation fee. What? That's not what you said. I appreciate you for paying for us. I actually don't, but I'll tell you for now. You said you would pay, right? You're a liar. Did I say that? I think you misunderstood. Have you lost your mind? I didn't know you were that out of it. Shall I send you a screenshot of the message? That's rude. If you can't pay, go straight to jail. That way, I don't have to give them trouble. What are you saying? I think it's you guys are the ones who are giving trouble. Shut up! You speak too much. You're an incompetent wife. I'm afraid so. I didn't mean it as a compliment. Are you with James? Of course. Where are you two now? When we were about to leave, there was a free shuttle bus and he offered us a ride, so we got on. You got on? Yes, so what? Is something wrong? Well, I wish you hadn't used it. If you take that shuttle bus to go sightseeing, they allow you to pay for your purchases along with the accommodation fee. Oh, is that so? That's good news. What a convenient system. Thank God we chose a luxury hotel. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said it. Look at you. You stupid wife. That's what makes you so incompetent. I beg you, please forget it. I can't. Well, what should I buy? Forget about it. That's useless. I've always had a good memory. Besides, how could I forget what I just heard? Then you must remember the travel expenses, right? It was just a few days ago. I don't remember about that. What a convenient brain. Whatever. I still need time to shop around so you can enjoy at that luxury hotel. Sure, will do. Huh? You're being awfully honest. You two enjoy the nice air while you still can. Maybe you won't be able to breathe soon. I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh, this bag is so cute. It costs $4,000, but I'll buy it. Yes, if you want to, go ahead. It's not up to me. What? You finally gave up? Well, fine. You're going to have a lot of trouble from now on, so good luck. It's funny to see you pretending to be fine. What should I buy next? Hey, poor lady betrayed by a husband and mom. Look at you. Hey, James. That's too harsh. You shouldn't tell the truth so directly. What a dickhead husband and a shitty mother-in-law. How terrible. Hey you. Who are you talking to? Come again? I know. Asshole husband and mother-in-law who don't work and live off other people's money. And on top of that, cheat on his wife and steal my money. You should know who you are. That's right. A wife is the lowest class in the family.
Don't talk back to us. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Oops, excuse me. I just couldn't help it. By the way, that was a long shopping. You must have spent a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess. I got a new game and PS5, which you barely find in the city. It's a miracle we have it here, isn't it? I also bought a lot of local snacks. I can't wait to go back home.
You came to travel and bought video games? And what about you, Mary Rose?
This was a rare chance, you know. I bought a new wallet and shoes, as well as a new purse.
You bought all that stuff without a place to use it?
That's so rude of you. I'm going to show it off at a tea party with my neighbors.
I hope you can have that tea party.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess you'll see. Well, how much did you spend?
A little over $2,000.
I spent $30,400. Huh. $30,000 and $400? It makes $2,000 sound cheap. That's a huge amount of money.
That's right. I got everything from Chanel, my favorite brand.
Wow. Chanel must be crying if you're going to use it. I feel sorry.
The flashy pink wallet is my favorite.
You're almost 60 and flashy pink is too much for you. Isn't it too flashy?
Shut up. Well, I'm happy with my purchase and now I don't have any regrets. I'll leave you the payment. Thanks a lot.
What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? The payment for accommodation and shopping. I told you to pay.
Oh, about that? I'm already home, so you'll have to take care of it yourselves. Not my business.
Huh?
What? Are you two kidding me? The bill goes to the person who made the reservation.
I asked you to make the reservation, so not me.
I made the reservation under your name.
Why did you do that?
I had no choice. You're known in the neighborhood as the stingy hag, and that kind of person will pay for us? I knew it was strange. No matter how you think about it, it was completely strange.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, you don't know what the stingy hag means? It means a cheap person who loves to save money.
No, that's not the point. I'm known in the neighborhood.
Oh yes, you're very famous. You're so greedy for money that you'll jump on a dropped penny like a hyena. I cringe every time I hear that.
I don't do that. Mom, you did that?
Sam's wife who lives next door showed me a video. That tremendous speed. That was amazing.
You're kidding, right?
Well, either way, I made a reservation under your name. I guess I was right after all.
You...
Mary Rose, this is the last chance. Will you pay?
I'll never pay. There's no way I can pay such a big amount of money.
Then, James, you'll pay?
I don't have a job. I have no money. Therefore, I won't pay.
If you can't pay, you're going to jail. I told you.
Yes, you did. Let's do it.
Huh?
I'm sorry for both of you.
What?
The shuttle bus you're in is bound for the police station. You can't get off.
What's going on?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand.
If you don't pay the accommodation fee, you're guilty of fraud and theft. So please go straight to the police station, you two criminals.
Wait a minute. Then why don't you pay for it? You're his wife. That's what a wife is supposed to do.
That's right. Help your husband. We're family.
I am not family with you people, which means I'm not your wife. I'm a stranger.
What are you talking about?
Have you finally lost your mind? I knew you were crazy.
Oh, the time has finally come. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I'm finally getting my wish.
I seriously don't get it.
I just got divorced from you.
Hey, I didn't sign any divorce papers.
You slut! You made up the papers, didn't you? What kind of a scumbag wife are you?
Stop it. I didn't commit crimes like you guys. James, you don't remember? Around a month after you quit your job, I suspected you were cheating on me because you kept coming home in the morning, right?
Hey, are you saying he cheated on you? Give me a break. He's a sincere and kind boy. Stop lying.
Mary Rose, this is our conversation. Please stay quiet.
Wow, what a wife you are. That's why you're an incompetent slut.
God, shut up. Even an elementary school kid can stay quiet. But an adult can't even do that? You did, didn't you, James? I'm asking you.
Maybe, I guess.
At that time, I forgave you for your obvious affair. Do you remember the terms of that time?
No.
The next time, I can't trust you. I'll divorce you with or without notice. So you signed the paper and I forgave you.
Oh.
You finally remember?
But that doesn't mean you can't turn in the papers without my consent.
When you signed the paper, you agreed to it. You can't even understand that?
Don't say like that.
James, let's give up on this defective person. I'll find a young, pretty, good-looking girl for you, okay?
Mommy, but I want Anna.
Hey, I'm here. So please have a disgusting conversation between you guys. I don't want to see or hear it.
If you say so, then let's cancel the divorce.
No, I've already filed it.
Go pretend it never happened.
I don't want to. I want to get rid of you. I don't want to live with you guys anymore.
Anna, don't say that. I can't live without you. You're abandoning me?
Of course I am. You just can't live without my money.
That's not true. I love you. Why don't you understand?
Don't make me laugh. You're still cheating on me as much as ever. You think I don't know?
No, I'm not. Why would I?
Don't make me laugh. I have proof. I'll charge you for compensation. I don't want anything to do with you guys anymore.
Please.
Anna, if you're going to break up with us, at least help us first. Pay all the fees.
You're still talking like that? Very disappointed.
Because we will be taken to the police, right? You think it's okay?
Yes, that's why I asked the hotel.
What do you mean?
That luxury hotel is owned by a friend of mine. That's why I arranged for a shuttle bus from the hotel so that you two would ride on it. If you took a cab, you would have run away. And then I told you about the shopping. So I already knew where you were going.
You're a wicked lady.
Tell me I'm smart. You two won't be sorry if I don't go this far. I won't feel good either.
We would be sorry. We haven't done anything.
I'm the one who takes care of the money and the housework. Are you going to sit on the sofa all day? You call that a couch potato.
Ugh.
God, I'm so happy to get rid of all the things. Well, I'm assuming you'll be arriving at the police station soon? Well, goodbye, you miserable old hag and shitty, cheating scumbag.
Anna, wait! This is too much! Please don't abandon us. Let us be a true mother and daughter again, okay?
Anna, I won't cheat on you anymore and I'll love you forever, so please, help me.
What do you mean by true mother and daughter? I don't get it. He won't cheat on me? He loves me? Why would I believe him? They can only say foolish things. They were really annoying until the very end. I've had enough of those too. But I'm so relieved that they got to have a terrible experience. Later on, they were filed for a damage report at the police station for not paying the accommodation fee and others. After a discussion, they settled the case, but it was hopeless to pay nearly $47,000 in total for the unemployed mother and son. I heard that they borrowed money from a bad bank, and now the amount of the debt has increased 3 or 4 times. By the way, James will have to pay me compensation for cheating on me. So he will have to suffer from money for the rest of his life. He deserves it because he has done that much. I am still working as hard as ever as an accountant. May the next happiness come soon.
Hey, Layla. It's been a long time. It's Grace. Do you remember me? Grace. We went to the same elementary school? Yes, that's right. That Grace who was always mean to me? Hey, do you have to mention that? Back then, I was just a child, so I just said whatever came to my mind. Huh? I heard you got married. I was so surprised, and I just had to text you. How did you know my account? Oh, I'm still in touch with a lot of people in my class. I got it from someone who knows your account. I see. So, what do you want? Do I need something to text you? I just thought it's been so long since we were in elementary school. Well, look, I'm really sorry, but if it's not urgent, I'll text you later. I'm a little busy right now. That's cold, Layla. I heard your husband is a handsome guy working for a big company. How did you know that? I just heard a rumor. I see. How could a daughter from a poor family like yours marry someone like that? You haven't changed at all since the old days, haven't you? Am I not allowed to get to know Ethan? It's not like that, but I didn't like that about you since we were little. It's just something you thought on your own, and I don't think it has anything to do with me, does it? You grew up in a bottom-class family, but you had good grades, and you even went to a famous national university. I didn't know what happened after that, but you joined a big company, didn't you? It's the same company as my husband. What? We met at work and started going out. Is that right? It doesn't make any sense. You were raised by a single mother, but you're smart and good at everything. And then you got a job at a big company and got married with someone from work? I was brought up in a better environment than you. Did you just text me to say that? I'm really busy right now. I have to go, sorry. Ethan, are you okay? I didn't expect your mother to pass away so soon. I know it's impossible not to be depressed, so please, take care of yourself.
I've put you through a lot of trouble, Layla. I'm sure Mom was happy that you took care of her till the end.
I hope so. Your mother wanted to see you so much. I only regret that I couldn't let her see you.
I know. I'm sorry that you had to go through this when you were so busy. I feel bad. So, about the funeral, it's gonna be a little late.
The wake is in 3 days and the funeral is the next day, right? Your father told me. The funeral home is busy, so there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think it would come to this. I think I'll go back to the office and finish my work.
What? Your mother just passed away. You should get someone else to take over your work. You don't have to go to work now, do you?
Well, I guess not. But my job seems to be in a bit of trouble. I can't just leave it like that.
That may be true, but can't you at least ask your boss for help at a time like this?
I don't think my boss can even handle it on my behalf, so I have to go. I'm going to try to get this done super quick so I can make it to the wake. I might have to stay overnight at the office tonight.
Huh? You should at least come home at night and stay with your father. He must be feeling a little overwhelmed.
I know, but it's better than having to stay at work too long, right? I don't want to go to my mom's funeral with work on my mind.
I see. Well, then go do your best to get the work done as soon as possible.
I will. Please take care of Dad while I'm gone.
Hey, Layla. Hi, Grace. Sorry, I can't really talk to you right now. Can we talk some other day? You said the same thing the other day, and you just ended on your own. I really can't do it today. I don't care what you say. Where do you think I am right now? I don't know. It's none of my business where you are. Don't keep texting me over and over again. It's early in the morning, you know. You're talking a lot of crap. I'm at a luxurious resort hotel. I've been staying here since yesterday. You can stay wherever you want. You don't have to report to me. Is that so? But I'm with Ethan. What are you talking about? He's at work. He's staying at the office. How could he possibly be with you? Besides, he doesn't even know you. Oh my gosh! You totally trust him. If you don't trust me, I'll send you some pictures. There you go. What's with these pictures? What's going on? One is us enjoying dinner together in our room last night. The other one is us relaxing in bed afterwards. Do you believe it now? Oh my God. It's definitely Ethan, isn't it? We have been dating for about a year and a half. A year and a half. That was right around the time his mother collapsed. He wants to be with me. So I think it's time for us to get married. So will you divorce him? Divorce? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not just saying it to make you angry. I've been dating Ethan for a year and a half. We love each other. He said he wants to be with me all the time. So, he was with you when he said he was working overtime or staying overnight at work? Yes, he was with me the whole time. I can't wait any longer. You're lying, right? I'm not lying. I have several pictures to prove it. How is that possible? What about his mother's feelings? Mother? What are you talking about? If you really want me to get a divorce, you'll have to be prepared for that too. Are you talking about alimony? That's okay. My dad is the president of a company. He'll pay you as much as you want. So please divorce Ethan, okay?
Layla, what the hell do you think you're doing? Why didn't you attend the funeral?
It's not like I didn't want to.
And you said something about divorce in front of many people? You bastard! Who would announce divorce during a funeral? How dare you embarrass me in front of my relatives and boss?
Why don't you ask yourself why this happened?
Huh?
Do you think I would ditch a funeral without a reason? It's you and that woman who are the bastards.
What?
The morning after you stayed overnight at the office to finish your work, I got a text from Grace.
Grace? How did you know that name?
We went to the same elementary school. Well, we weren't really friends, but she contacted me the other day.
Huh?
Maybe you didn't know anything about it, but she told me everything.
Everything?
Yes. You met her at a bar a year and a half ago. You exchanged contact information, right?
Well, maybe.
After that, you two went out for drinks together and it became serious. Recently, you were talking about marrying her, right?
Well...
That's why she told me to divorce you as soon as possible.
Seriously?
Your mother passed away, but you were staying at a luxurious resort hotel with Grace, pretending you were working. You went on a trip to have an affair right after your mother passed away. Are you kidding me?
There's a reason for this.
What's the reason?
She was looking forward to it so much that I couldn't say no, so I had no choice but to go.
Even if she was really looking forward to it, you could have said no. Your own mother passed away. Don't you feel sorry for your mother?
I know, but...
That's beyond heartless. Do you think I could attend the funeral pretending nothing happened between you and Grace? I was afraid of what I might do, so I decided not to attend the funeral.
But then, you barged in before they carried out the coffin, and you threw the divorce papers in my face, didn't you? There were my relatives, my boss.
You're the one who's heartless, no matter how you look at it. I won't forgive you for messing up my mother's funeral. That may have been true for you and the company officials. Huh? But your father understands why I did that. Huh? What do you mean? Your father knew all about you and Grace. He recommended that we get a divorce. If we're getting a divorce, he thought it'd be better during the funeral so your mother could see it. Are you out of your mind? You're out of your mind. Your father told all the relatives in advance and they agreed. What? You mean all the relatives knew about my affair? Exactly. So everyone already knew about it. How did that happen? Why did Dad agree to the divorce? Didn't you tell Grace about your mother's funeral? I didn't tell her anything. Why would I talk about that during a vacation to a resort? According to Grace, she couldn't get in touch with me or you, so she went over to your parents' house early in the morning. What? My parents' house? Apparently. She showed up just as your father came back home. He saw Grace and knew something was going on. What do you mean? Your father seems to have a much better sense of noticing something than you do. Huh? It means he found out about your affair. You're kidding, right? Grace told him everything. That's a lie. And what happened to Grace after that? When your father gently urged her to go back to her parents' house, she took a cab and left. I wonder if she's explained the situation to her own parents by now. Oh no. So after your mother's funeral and all, I'll file a claim for alimony through my lawyer. Of course, I'll charge Grace too. Hey, don't do that. You're going too far with this. Are you kidding me? Which one of us has crossed the line? You've been cheating on your wife for a year and a half, and now your own mother is gone, and you were going on a trip with Grace? I think your mother would be sorry to hear this, don't you think? Your father was very upset too, so you better prepare yourself. Bye then. Hi, Layla. I'm sorry, I know it's early in the morning. Will you reply? Yes. I don't think I have anything more to say to you. About the alimony. Oh, you can pay me as much as I want, right? As for the amount, I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. I'm sure he'll tell you how to pay me then. Well, if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute! I didn't know anything about his mother. I didn't know that she was sick, that she passed away, or about the funeral. But that's Ethan's fault, isn't it? The fact that he cheated on me in the first place is not a good thing either. I feel bad that I traveled while you were preparing for the funeral. I didn't know anything about it, so it's not my fault, right? So I think you should not charge me the alimony. Whether you knew about the funeral or not, it doesn't change the fact that you and Ethan were having an affair. So, of course, there will be alimony. I'll charge you a reasonable amount. Layla, you can reduce the alimony since we were friends back in elementary school, can't you? You can even drop the whole thing. I don't understand. I quit my job because I was planning to marry Ethan, and I've only been working part-time. I have almost no savings. There's no way I can pay alimony. Your father is the president of a company, so money is no problem. I thought he was going to pay me as much alimony as I want. That's... Let me guess. Your father didn't know you were having an affair, and that the wife was a friend from elementary school. I'm guessing that when your father found out the truth, he was so furious that he gave up on you. Layla, if you know that much, do something about it. I don't have the money to pay you alimony. Please? For old time's sake, help me out here. Huh? Don't be silly. You've been making fun of me since I was a kid. You even took my husband away from me. As for me, I'd even double your alimony. Layla, are you not going to forgive me? Of course not. If you think you can have everything your way, you're wrong. Don't ever contact me again. Oh no!
Layla, I'm sorry for everything. I don't know what to say to you.
Having you apologize now won't change anything. As your ex-wife, I tried my best to take care of your mother. There were times when I almost collapsed because I was so busy with work, housework, and taking care of her. But when I looked at your mother's face, I couldn't leave her alone.
I know.
And yet, you were having an affair with Grace without even visiting your mother, saying that you were too busy with work. I still cry when I think of your mother's lonely face when she can't see her son.
I feel bad for my mom too.
Your mother isn't coming back. Even if you apologize now, she can't hear you anymore. Why didn't you go see your mother while she was still alive? Your mother and father took very good care of me since I have no mother. I cannot forgive you for making your own parents feel sad.
Layla, don't say that. It was just one mistake.
There are mistakes that can be forgiven and mistakes that cannot be forgiven. For me, your mistake is not forgivable. A trip to a luxurious resort hotel right after your mother passed away? That's beyond insane. I will never forgive you.
Layla, I can't pay you alimony. Even my dad gave up on me.
Huh? There's no way I can accept such an excuse. Grace submitted plenty of evidence. If you don't pay the alimony, I'm going to take this to court, and that's totally fine by me.
Court? Don't say such terrible things. Please forgive me.
I told you, there's nothing to forgive. If you persist too much, I'll call the police.
What?
That too, with your father's approval.
Oh no. Is there anything I can do?
You don't have a choice, do you? You have to pay the alimony. That's the only way you'll be forgiven. If you don't have the money, work hard. That's what you're going to do from now on.
I'm asking you because I'm not sure if I can make that much money. Just a few days ago, we were a couple, remember? Please help me, Layla.
That's enough. Don't be a baby. I'm blocking you for good.
Layla, wait.
After that, through my lawyer, Ethan and Grace were charged alimony. Grace's parents, who are very decent, paid the full amount of the alimony on her behalf. They said they will make her work hard to repay the money from now on. They apologized again and again, saying their parenting was wrong. I was sorry for her parents, but it couldn't be helped. Meanwhile, rumors of our divorce had spread at his company through Ethan's boss, who attended the funeral, and he couldn't stand the cold stares from those around him. He had no choice but to quit the company. He had lost his income, therefore he rented an old wooden apartment with little money he had left. He is working part-time to pay off the alimony. He borrowed money from the bank to pay the alimony because his father did not lend him any. Interest is added, so it's not easy to make the payment, but he brought this to himself. I want him to repay the loan to the end. I have moved out of the house I was living. I used the alimony to buy a nice apartment. I still see Ethan's father regularly, who loves me as if I were his own daughter. I hope that I can have a good and long relationship with him on behalf of his son.
Sorry to bother you out of the blue. You are Elizabeth, aren't you? I beg your pardon? Let me ask you again. Are you Elizabeth? Well, yes. I've been asking you questions since a while ago. I wonder why you can't understand me. You do understand my language, don't you? I can understand you, but I don't know who you are. I was just wondering how you got my contact info. I'm the one who asked you the question first. So can you please stop asking me back? Oh, I'm sorry.
So, you're Elizabeth, right?
Yes, I am. Who are you? Why did you text me out of the blue?
My name is Adria. Oh, you don't know me by name, do you? But I know you one-sidedly.
One-sidedly? How did you know me? I've never even heard of your name before. Who are you?
Oh my god, you're so irritating. There's only one reason why I decided to text you today. That's because you are in my way.
What? I don't think you're supposed to say that to a person you just talked for the first time. Isn't that a bit rude? Why did you say that?
I was just trying to tell you the truth. You're getting in my way and you irritate me. I just want you to go away as soon as possible.
I don't understand at all. I have no idea who you are, and I don't want to be called irritating by someone like you. You're too rude to say that all of a sudden.
I'm only telling the truth. To begin with, I can feel how annoying you are by the way you talk to me. You were hanging around him. Just because he likes you, it doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want. That part of you is annoying too.
Him? Who are you talking about?
Stop joking around, will you? Of course I'm talking about your boyfriend. I'm his childhood friend. And we're the best of friends.
Childhood friend. I think he said he has 2 male childhood friends in his hometown. But I've never heard of a female childhood friend. Could it be that you are texting the wrong person?
Don't worry about that. That means he hid the fact that I existed, right? He had to hide it. If he tells you that I'm his childhood friend, he'll have to explain about that when you meet me, right? That's why he lied about me by telling you that his childhood friend is male. Although we've been seeing each other so often lately. I'm sorry that you don't know anything about this.
He's not the kind of guy who would lie. Besides, I don't have a boyfriend. He joined the family and he's my husband now.
What? You got married?
Well, yes. We just got registered 3 months ago. You didn't know that?
I didn't hear about that. No kidding. I was going to go out with him.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, my husband is not a liar. You are Adria, aren't you? I've never even heard of you. So I think you're texting the wrong person. Could we end our conversation here and don't get involved with each other from now on?
Absolutely not. You just don't know anything about me. Then how do you think I was able to contact you?
I have no idea. Will you tell me about that?
I borrowed his phone and found your contact. So, there's no doubt about his relationship with you. Also, I've been seeing your husband regularly, and we have access to each other's phones.
I see. So that's how you got my number. It has to come from someone who knows my contact info, and in this case, it was my husband.
That's right. Now you understood, don't you? I'm your husband's girlfriend. Your husband is having an affair with me. I feel sorry for you because you don't know anything about it.
Affair? Like I said before, it's absolutely crazy. I've seen pictures of my husband's childhood friends, and they were really 2 men. There is no sign of any woman around at all.
It's obvious, isn't it? That's just camouflage, you idiot. Anyway, he's mine, so get the heck out of my life.
I don't care what you say.
If you don't want to leave, I'll make you regret it. Be prepared. You just need to look forward to it. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for the other day.
Who are you?
Huh? Are you serious? We just exchanged some messages a few days ago, didn't we? I told you that I'm your husband's childhood friend and girlfriend. Is your memory really that bad? Or maybe you're just stupid. Are you no better than a chicken? Oh, I remember you now. You were very rude to me on our first meeting. I didn't feel good about it. You're rude too! So, what is it? What can I do for you? I was going to tell you something good, but looks like I've lost interest in that already. Well, I can tell you if you really want to know. I see. Well then, goodbye. Wait a sec! You can't just say that to me. I said I'm gonna tell you something good. Don't you want to know? You told me that you've lost interest in telling me that, didn't you? I don't think I want to know anyway. No kidding! Okay, let me just tell you. Next time, I'm going to have a drink with your husband and my other childhood friends for the first time in a while. I'm really looking forward to it. What do you think? Are you upset because you're not invited? Not at all. I'm not even sure if you're really my husband's childhood friend. Why should I be upset? You still don't believe me? I've heard stories about you. You really are a stubborn woman, and also annoying. Stubborn and annoying? Did my husband say that to you? That's right! He told me that you like him a lot, but you don't admit it honestly. You're such a stubborn woman. He also said that you're troublesome. If you don't show that you like him, I believe your husband will dump you. There's no way he's leaving me because of that. Besides, my husband has never called me stubborn. He would never call me troublesome too. He's not the kind of person who would say such a thing. I asked my husband about it the other night when you sent me a message, and he said that all of his childhood friends are men. He said he didn't know anyone named Adria. Who the heck are you? I told you that's just camouflage, right? He's hiding the fact so you don't know I exist. Isn't that normal? It proves that he has a special relationship with me, don't you think so? In other words, I'm like a girlfriend to him. I'm going to get him at the next party. Well, I don't believe you at all. What are you talking about? It's all true. If everything you are saying is true, do you know what you are doing? If you are really having an affair with my husband, then what you are doing is adultery. That means I can take legal action. I'll have to charge you alimony. What are you talking about? There's no way you can do that. You can't even file a claim for alimony without proof. I'm not going to let you get any proof. I won't screw up for sure. I see. You have a lot of confidence, don't you? Of course! I'm going through a lot of trouble myself. Don't underestimate me. What? Oh well, whatever. That's what this is about. If you don't want me to take him from you, then fight me back. See you later. Hi again, Elizabeth. How are you doing lately? What is it this time? Now isn't a good timing for us to have a conversation. I don't care. Besides, I'm feeling better this way. I'm so excited that I can't stop smiling. Excited? What do you mean? Wait a minute. Did you forget already? I told you the other day that it's been a while since I've had a drink together with my childhood friends. Today is the day. Even your husband is looking forward to it. You heard about that, didn't you? Huh? What are you talking about? Of course not. How is that possible? Your husband is drinking next to me right now, and he's heavily drunk. He's being so sweet to me. He's so cute, and I can't stand it. He really is a spoiled brat. I wish I could show you how intimate we are.
I told you it's impossible. My husband is watching a movie at home with me right now. He's right beside me.
He's watching a movie beside you?
Today's movie is about that famous detective. It's my husband's favorite movie. Of course, I'm joining him. I've been preparing for that since a few hours ago.
Famous detective? What a lame movie.
You kept saying that you love my husband, but you don't know about his favorite movie? Well, that's strange.
I don't know about that, and it doesn't matter. I mean, will you stop lying to me? He's right next to me right now. We're having a drink together.
He's beside me. If what you're saying is true, then it's a different person, okay?
You're so persistent already. Your husband, Jackson, is mine now. I don't care that you're his wife. Just get the heck out of my way. You're too annoying.
Wait a minute. Who's Jackson?
What? Why are you asking that stupid question? He's your husband, isn't he?
For your information, my husband's name is Eric.
No way! I thought that your maiden name is Roberts, isn't it?
No, you're wrong. My maiden name is Anderson. I became Roberts after marrying Eric.
No kidding! I can't believe this is really happening. I don't get it. I'm really confused. I thought Jackson is your husband.
No, he's not. I don't know anyone named Jackson. I think you're talking to the wrong person.
What? I don't understand. So, are you really at home right now with your husband, Eric?
Yes, I told you. I'm watching my husband's favorite movie together with him.
Oh, I see. I just heard all about it from Jackson. You're cheating on him too, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
You have a husband named Jackson, and you're cheating on him. So that's why you're with Eric now. I can't believe you dare to cheat on your husband.
Well, I'm not cheating. Eric is my husband, no mistake.
You're lying. Jackson is now in shock. He said that he can't believe you cheated on him. That's shocking, isn't it? Poor Jackson. Now you're the one who must pay for the alimony.
That's so stupid and doesn't make any sense. Do whatever you want. See you in the month.
Long time no see, Elizabeth. How have you been?
Sorry, do I know you?
Hey, stop saying that again. Why do you always forget me every time I text you? That's quite rude.
I'm just kidding. You're Adria, right? I remember you.
Oh, you remember me?
Of course I do. How could I forget a silly woman who misunderstood everything about me and my husband?
You're as rude as always. Well, you can't act like a big shot anymore. After all, Jackson is mine now. Well, you were cheating on him, so it can't be helped.
Jackson? I told you the other day, didn't I? I said that my husband's name is Eric. The guy called Jackson, whom you're talking about all the time, is not my husband. You've got the wrong guy.
I can't believe that you're really stubborn. You're driving me crazy. Jackson said that because you're cheating on him, he decided to cheat on you too. You don't have to divorce him, but your marriage is over.
It's not over. I thought what you said was strange from the beginning, but it was really just your misunderstanding. You still don't understand, do you?
What do you mean? Jackson is your husband, and Eric is your affair partner, right? I know that much. Just admit it.
I couldn't understand what you were saying, so I did some research. And it turns out that Jackson is a complete stranger. I'm sure of it.
Huh? I asked Jackson to show me your picture. If he isn't your husband, he wouldn't have your picture with him. How do you explain that?
He's a stalker, isn't he?
Seriously? What do you mean?
Actually, I've only told my husband about it, but there have been a few uncomfortable things that have happened over the past few months.
What do you mean by weird things?
The first one was when I got a message from someone named Jay, whom I didn't know at all. He was saying that he loves me. At that time, it was so creepy, and I immediately blocked that person. After that, I received several letters in the mailbox of the apartment where I live with my husband with creepy contents.
Wait a minute. That's totally a stalker. It's dangerous.
I know. That's why I told you so. That culprit is your favorite Jackson.
Huh? Hold it right there. You're kidding, right? Don't lie to me just because you're frustrated.
No, I'm not lying. I was surprised too. At first, I talked to the police, but they didn't do anything. So I asked a detective to investigate about a month and a half ago. And the day before yesterday, the results of that investigation were reported to me. My stalker's name is Jackson Robinson. It's him you're talking about, right?
Stop lying to me. There's no way that Jackson is a stalker. That can't be true.
I was surprised too. I never thought that Jackson, whom you were talking about, was the stalker who had been bothering me. I have a lot of evidence now, and I have reported him to the police. Don't worry about that.
Huh? You reported him?
The police are on their way to Jackson's apartment right now.
No way! How dare you? I won't let you take Jackson away from me, never! What on earth do you think you're doing?
I don't care whether you forgive me or not. Instead of worrying about that, why don't you worry about yourself? You might be in danger.
What do you mean?
The results of the investigation I ordered from the detective included you, of course. It seems that you were meeting Jackson on a regular basis since they got your pictures together with him.
Isn't that obvious? He likes me more than you right now. I told him we've been seeing each other frequently.
No, that's not what I meant. You have a husband, don't you?
Huh?
The detective was smart enough to check out your background too. They found a picture of you with your husband. You were having an affair, right?
Oh, no. I didn't know that they would check my background.
And when my husband saw the photos of the results of the investigation, he said that you are his colleague.
What? Colleague? What do you mean?
Your husband, Sean Morrison, is my husband's colleague. It's really a coincidence, isn't it?
Are you kidding? How could there be such a coincidence? No way!
Coincidences do happen, don't they? So my husband is contacting your husband right now.
What? Wait a minute. That's a lie. Did he tell my husband? He didn't say anything unnecessary, did he?
I can hear you over the phone right now that you sound really angry. Seems that you're going out today, but you should be careful when you come home. Your husband will definitely get mad at you.
You've got to be kidding me. What have you done? If he finds out about this, I'm in huge trouble.
I know that. You deserve it anyway.
No kidding. It's your fault. Because you did some unnecessary things.
If you hadn't contacted me in the first place, none of this would have happened. It's all your fault for misunderstanding.
Oh dear.
Well then, let's end our conversation here. I'll be blocking your number as well. Please don't contact me again.
Wait a minute. Hey, please. You gotta persuade your husband somehow to explain to my husband that everything was a misunderstanding.
I can't do that.
Oh no.
Goodbye. Also, good luck with the explanation to your husband. After that, Adria kept texting me, asking me to help her. but I blocked her. I heard that she went home with a very pale face and tried to somehow fool her husband about her affair. However, the photo evidence sent by my husband left her no room for excuses. That's because she was in most of the pictures. In the end, Adria was charged a large amount of alimony and got kicked out of the house by her husband.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!